Yo, here we go again. It's the boys here. Where the keys at? It's been a long time, guys, but you know, we thought we'd come back again and just give you a few topics on things that people have been throwing at us in our social media groups and stuff. So we just talk about stuff what happened generally in the world. You know, things that have happened recently, things what happened in the last few months, and just get your guys' feedback on it as well. So we'll have a few discussions there. If there's anything that you want to throw in or ask us about it, just put it in the comments and we'll get back to you. So guys, the first thing we're going to talk about is what a lot of people have been getting on to us about, is the Will Smith and Chris Rock situation at the Oscars.
Boy.
How far would you go to, you know,
if you get a side high?
Protect your woman's name.
It's a side high though, Lee. It's not even protecting, it's that side high. She gave him the eyes up.
Yeah, but I hear what Lee's saying though. Let's address Lee's point first. How far would you go?
In that situation, I'm not doing that. Because he's a comedian. For me, he's a comedian.
Yeah.
He's doing his job.
But he went at the woman. He went at a girl, man.
So what? He goes at loads of people.
Yeah, but it didn't go personal like
Come
that.
on now. You remember? What's his name?
That's your man.
What's his name? Ricky? Is that Ricky Gervais?
Ricky Gervais.
When he does it, he goes in. That's lie.
Yeah, but
what he said was lie.
Before.
Yeah.
Chris Rock roast people. That's what they do.
That's exactly. That's what they do. That's their job. Like you can't just walk up stage and slap a man that's in his 50s as well. You know.
I mean, I think it's wrong. Full stop.
Yeah.
Like
straight.
Even if
Will's wrong or Chris Rock?
Chris,
wrong?
which one?
Will.
Yeah.
Even if Chris knew.
Why is he wrong, Ray?
Sorry.
Why is he wrong?
I think he's wrong because basically, as a man, there's a way of dealing with things, right? And you're in that limelight. You're in that scenario. Address it backstage or something.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Don't go and do that in front of everyone. You know what I mean? And like black people have got a stigma of wherever we go, mash up things. You know what I mean? It's true.
And Oscar was run by like the first Oscar that was run by a black all. You know, something like that.
All black cast, all black cast. They gave us authority to go and do that.
Wanda Sykes and the rest of them that actually run the Oscar.
Was Wanda Sykes involved?
Yeah. One of the
Actually, I didn't realise.
That's Chris Rock's. Like she's his guy,
and you know, you hear what she said. That Chris Rock said. He came backstage and he said, "Look, I didn't want to mess up your event." You know what I mean? So he apologized. He said, "I apologize that I might have messed up your event," because she put it on. Her and a bunch of team that put it on. And that's Will Smith, man. And I'm a massive Will Smith fan.
Same.
You know that as well.
Same.
Massive Will Smith fan. And,
Definitely.
Could there be any blame for Jada here though? Because look, because when I watched the footage,
he was cracking up, wasn't he? Man was busting up.
He was already busting up from when man said about, because he said the previous person that the wife.
The wife and the husband. You can't win the award.
If the wife don't win, because you're gonna get beat up. Yeah. And then it went over to Jada and the G.I. Joe, but he was already busting up from that.
Yeah.
Was he still busting up when he heard that? Because the camera switched back to him quick. Do you know what I mean? He said the joke, it went over to them, you see Will laughing, and then it went straight back to Chris Rock.
I think he was still.
Was he still busting up at that?
He was laughing
he was.
still.
Obviously, you see Jada give
this side eye.
you're gonna say something and then you laughing?
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. I think there's two.
Is it her to blame or was Will just on a mad thing and said, you know,
Ultimately, everyone's accountable for their actions. So therefore,
100%.
Will's to blame. Right? Whether his girl gave him a side eye or whatever, he was the one who carried out the action.
And then his girl come out and go, "Oh, Will shouldn't have done."
Now she's saying,
He should have done it.
Now she come out and say he overreacted.
She's manipulating him.
Well, that's what I'm think. That's what I think.
She's got him under there. Like, I don't understand what it is about her that he's so.
I'm telling you,
It's
that
just
must
been
be
for a long
something.
time.
There's two things though about that whole. There's two things about the situation.
What you say? The juice is good, yeah.
Listen, it must be though. Ash, come on, it must be.
Listen, Tupac had a taste of that boy. And he thought that was sweet, so boy.
Listen, you can't. She cheated on him more than once, you know.
Listen, Lee, I got two things.
No.
There's
Leroy
two things
is
that
not
bugs me.
cheating.
Oh yeah, sorry.
It's an entanglement. Okay,
Yeah,
right.
She's had a couple entanglements.
But there's two things for me, yeah. One, the first time I heard that, the first time I watched it, yeah, I didn't even get the joke at first.
I did.
Straight.
First time,
Straight.
straight away, I did that first.
Violence.
I knew about the GRJ thing. Then he said GRJ too, but I didn't really think about the hair.
If the world knew about it and Chris knew about it and he made that joke, then that's wrong.
Yeah.
But if he didn't know about it and it's coming out after, then Will's in the wrong.
Even then,
do you not think that
I don't think it's wrong.
Do you not think the people who were running the Oscars would have known that they can't say that about somebody?
No, because Chris Rock. Have you spoken to Chris Rock?
It's not scripted.
Have you seen Chris Rock says?
Have you spoken to him?
Have you seen Chris Rock interview? He said, because he had an interview and he said like they asked him about the Oscars. This is like when he done the one before.
Yeah.
And they asked him about the Oscars. He said, yeah, look, they never see what I write. He said when it comes to the Oscars, this is the one before. He said I never show them what I write because they will tell me I can't say this, I can't say that. I have creative.
But a lot of comedians do it. They show people people take their jokes or take their stuff away. Like Dave Chappelle, when you kind of go to shows, you got the kind of video and that kind of stuff. But my thing is, why didn't he show the energy with August?
That's true.
Did August a younger man, isn't it?
Man pressed his thing. And he didn't do nothing about it. And he didn't do nothing about it. Made a song about it, you know. And man just made a joke about your girl. You want to slap her, man. Like,
man's gonna bring a book out about it too.
Do you not think that
he looked at Chris and thought, I can do this, but. Chris got 10 brothers out there, you know. Did you know that? One of them challenged him to a boxing match.
But would Will have done that? Would Will have walked up there and slapped Ricky Gervais or something like that?
No, of course not.
Why not? So what's
that's suicide career ending.
Well, they talk about it's ending now, isn't it? 10 years and no one will.
That's awards. That's awards.
What's his name? Who's that being Michael Bay has said he will still work with Will Smith.
Yeah, everyone will work.
They'll still work with him.
He's money, man. He's money. Very good actor. He's got
his own foundation. He's got his own foundation, the Will Smith Foundation, which is massive.
I feel. Do you know what I do? I know what he did was wrong, but I do feel sorry for him a bit, man. He must have some frustration built up, bro. Man, everyone's
so what, you taking out a comedian?
No, but listen to me, Ash.
But if a man just when you get on the street, would you punch him up though?
But hold on, bro.
What about on the street though? What about the street? So if I was on the street and man took piss at your girl, what would you do?
He ain't gonna do that.
I'm just asking you a simple question.
What, in that same circle?
I hear you. If you're on road and a man goes, right, look at your big forehead or something like that, I don't know, like some joke or like that, yeah? What would you do? Would you smile and laugh or carry walking?
It's a different
boys. Let's be real.
It's a different scenario, innit?
They're not boys, so you know what I mean. If
because you don't know what people do nowadays. You know what I mean? Man can carry a knife or anything. You know what's going on.
Bro, your girl buttered you. Look at her big lips or something like that. Like you're gonna stand there and hold that. You'll go look at you and think. Are you gonna let her talk to me like that?
Yeah.
That's what she done to man.
That's what she did. That's why I said I feel sorry for him because he was busting up. He thought it was funny, and she looked at him as if to say, "You can let man disrespect me like that."
Yeah,
you can't let people disrespect me.
I still think he should have handled it.
I think he should have handled it differently. I think she should have gone backstage.
Box a man backstage.
Say, you know what? He could have still said the lyric, "Keep my wife's name out your mouth," but I'll talk to you backstage.
Okay,
he could have still done that.
Twist. Chris Rock. Would you react to a Chris Rock react, or would you lashed out?
No, I think personally the type of person
he held that well. He made him look like he was sweet.
I held that like Chris Rock myself.
I don't know if I could have done it.
Chris Rock is thinking about the bigger picture, isn't he?
I know. But in that moment, I don't think I can think like that. I'm not.
Right. Okay. Let me say something. Right. This has helped Chris Rock a lot. Okay, even though it's a bad situation, but it helped him a lot because his shows are sold out, and some of the tickets went from $40 to $400. You know what I mean? And like, so people waiting to see what he's got to say about it. And he said, "I'm not ready to talk about it yet, but when I do, it's going to be funny." So from now, people are going to be going to his shows, waiting to see if they can be the first ones to hear what he's going to say on it.
But when you have his finance, Ray. That someone lick you, you're not thinking about your show.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? In your head, you're not thinking, right, my show's going to sell out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You lick you on in front of people too, you know?
Yeah.
The world.
Yeah.
But like you said, like Eli said, he's probably talking to himself thinking, you know what, I could react right now, but I'm not going to. Like, if someone could have been in his ear,
you see him clench his fist.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
He clenched his fist as if to say he was going to knock man back, but he thought,
I don't know. I know I couldn't, because if that was one of you lot, you lot just come up to me and slap me like that, my reaction is to slap you back.
Of course.
So why would I then stand there and let some brother just slap me and because his missus is upset with my joke?
You know what I mean?
I don't know if I could do it. I don't think I could do it.
It's so hard. There's a lot of women out there who's bigging up Will Smith for what he did, saying he defended his woman, and I get that, I understand it, but there's something deeper than that. You know, this is something that's been brewing for a while.
Something been brewing for a while. He's traumatized from all them entanglements.
Yeah, that's
but the thing is, don't get it twisted, because they've both got like that relationship, that open relationship. So he's doing his thing as well, you know. Yeah, but people weren't going to see that.
He ain't getting aired out. His thing.
Nah, he's not. And the way she
blasting her thing.
Did she blast him about like she couldn't bear sleeping with him or something like that? You know what I mean? You can't take them kind of thing.
Is that what she said?
You can't do them kind of thing.
Is that what she said?
Recently, she said she didn't want to marry him. She was crying at the hour, and she came up with that story. And she done it live on the show, didn't she?
So man just slap a man,
the daughter
and
was
you
there.
still disrespect
On the table, the daughter was there on the table.
What did
the mother was on there and said she got forced to marry him. She didn't want to marry him, and then kind of things. They dissed him like that.
What did the daughter say then? No,
the daughter kind of knew about it. Yeah, but listen, no disrespect, but both of the kids are messed up as well, aren't they?
All three of them mess up.
You know what I mean? They're messed up, man.
That's why I said I feel sorry for the man.
Because
I think she put that on him as if say you better do something.
It's like the gatekeeper, isn't it?
And then as soon as he done it, she's hoping he mash off his. I honestly think she was jealous of him, you know.
But some man would do anything for a girl.
Remember, they were on the same level, and he just went to superstar.
Yeah, his career took off.
Yeah. But you know, the reaction to it says a lot about us. Not even us, but the younger generation as people. The reaction from what I've seen and speaking to young people is the victim is powerful to be a victim nowadays. But they're like, oh, but she's got alopecia, and we should do this and this and that, and you shouldn't be able to say that. And the conversation is flipped to, if you're a victim, you can do what the F you want, and you should be able to be protected by whoever you want. And we've lost all essence of having a bit of resilience if someone can say something about you.
Yeah, but and that's what this is what Dave Chappelle's trying to push. It's like, we are comedians. Like, if you don't like what we're saying, don't come to our show. Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of that kind of stuff. He's like, but that's what I'm saying. He's at the front row. But what I'm saying, these are comedians. They are gonna come at you. They're gonna say stuff that's gonna be vicious. They're not gonna say nothing that's gonna be. You know what I mean? Your girl look good, I want to sleep with your girl.
He made the August joke, you know what I mean? He didn't even make it. That's why he said it was a nice one.
That's what he said. That was a nice one.
Yeah.
He said that was a nice one. Oh, okay.
And if you're easily offended, then don't go to those kind of things.
This is what Ricky Gervais said. Ricky Gervais said, I wouldn't have made that joke. I'd have made a joke about her boyfriend.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
But he wouldn't hit Ricky Gervais. And I was talking to someone, I got in a debate online with someone online, and I said, look, the self-hate runs deep. And not to get too deep, but as black people, we love lick a black man down. We love kill a black man on a record. We love kill him in a TV show.
He did.
He didn't see Ricky Gervais and thought, you know what? Yeah, I understand Ricky.
But if
it was Rock as well, the Rock, he wouldn't touch a Rock either.
Whatever it was the Rock.
You know what hurts me though? What hurts me the most is we've had two opportunities now as black people, whereas we had the one at the BBC, no, Channel 4 one when they hosted everything that day, when was it Mo Gilligan hosted one of the shows? The Mobos and that.
Oh, no, the Black Friday.
Black Friday thing.
What happened with that?
And then he hosted it, didn't he? And I said, and that became quite a success. So they gave basically the black people of America the opportunity. The Oscars was run. Everyone who did that production was black. And then they go and do something. He goes and does something like that, and then it highlights people go, see, well, those people can do that. They can do this. Look, they can hit each other on stage, and you know, and
that stereotype comes in.
You know what I mean? It becomes a hindrance, and will be judged on his actions. Do you know what I mean? And I just think, I don't think there's any excuse for him to, like I said, like he could have secretly, like not even secretly, but he could have just gone up backstage after that and just pulled man up on it and just said, "Yo,"
you could have talked to him and said, "Look,
what's going on?"
Right now, we're having a difficult time.
Listen, you're a comedian yourself.
I appreciate
you're a comedian yourself.
You know?
You're an actor yourself. You're a musician yourself. You should know that this is my man's job. This is my man's career. This is what he does. But people tend to like the problem with the way the world's going at the moment is people tend to take on. Take on things like when they want to, and you might not even be trying to offend somebody, but somebody will get offended.
Would you compare Will Smith to O.J. Simpson?
Wow.
Because OJ got to the point where he was like, when he thought he excelled the race, OJ thought, and
no matter what I do, I'm going to be accepted.
I'm OJ, not really black, right? Will Smith was at the level where he was like, the biggest box office star in the mid 2000s, whatever. And it didn't really matter what race he was. He was just such a big star. Do you think he felt like he was superseded anything and he could overcome all these things and do what the hell he wants? And now he's found out he's black.
I don't think he's gone that far.
No,
I don't think he's.
I do.
Think that.
No.
Do you?
And I was a big fan. I don't even watch his show no more. After that happened, I stopped watching that Will Smith. What's it called? Ballet. I just stopped on episode 6, man. I watched no more of that crap. Because he think he's bad now. He think he's like...
He does things untouchable.
He now recognises he was still one of us. And I think he thought he was like...
Untouchable.
Superseded any notions of race or class or whatever.
No,
he thought he was Superman.
Nah.
No, I disagree with that. Listen, he saw that his race, man. I believe that.
I disagree with that.
He saw that his race. He saw that his race, man.
I disagree with that.
Hey, listen, when you see my man roll with the homies,
slap a man and so
that. When you see him roll with the homies, when you see him roll with any of his boys, them like that and whatever else and that is,
he's having tea right now.
I'm being real.
He's still cool with Jazz. He's still cool. How do you know?
How
do you know who he rolls with? Like, I don't understand. How do you follow him?
I follow his Instagram post.
And I never see none of them men up in there, bro.
I follow his Instagram post.
I see what none of them men do.
And what does he post?
Listen.
Stuff
that he's doing.
Hold on.
The boys, not the original.
Hold on.
You're not in the man's house.
50-something-year-old man, bruv. You can't be... He's got family, yeah. He's got wife and kids.
He's not always in one place, so he's always here, there, everywhere.
He's Hollywood lifestyle.
But he's at that status where he's doing these things.
Okay, let me compare. Let me put one comparison in there.
Yeah, go on.
Right now, I follow Kevin Hart. I don't see him with all these day ones.
No.
Oh, do we know who his day ones are?
Yeah, you know the boys. The Red Cup boys. That's his day ones.
I don't always see him with his day ones, and he's always out there saying, producing, I'm doing this movie, doing next movie.
That's a very good example because...
Yeah.
So is he a sellout? Is what you're saying?
No, he's sold out. Because
he sold out all on.
You said sellout.
I said black celebrities, you get to a certain status, Eddie Murphy got there.
You forget about people.
And you kind of supersede the notion of race. Because
so you think that's where Kevin Hart is now?
You don't get coloured with the same brush and stereotypes as black people because now they just see you as they should do, as just a successful person.
Yeah.
And I think Will Smith got there, but now you watch Will Smith, he's gonna do a bunch of black movies now. I guarantee you. Will Smith's gonna do a black movie now. He ain't doing no more sci-fi.
So what is the Ballet then?
Black movie.
Was Ballet then before this happened? But he's one of the producers on it, right?
He's not in it though.
He's not in it.
But he's one of the producers on it. You say he's gonna do loads of black programs.
He means movies. He means being movies.
Wait. Yeah. These are programs, yeah. These are whole black.
And before Slap Man.
I mean, really black cast as well.
So you're
there talking about.
It's a money maker.
The concept is so different now.
It's a money maker.
Yeah. So Eli's saying he's changing, but he's already had that. So if you're gonna do a black film now, you're gonna say, oh, it's because of that. When he's already doing a black series.
I would, because what's the last black film Will Smith done?
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say.
Okay.
I
don't know what film he's done. What film has he done? What film has he done?
To be fair, the last film he did was King James, right?
Yeah.
Is that King James? I thought that was that was Wesley.
King William.
Okay, so he's done King Williams. What else has he done?
That's black film.
What else has he done?
That's black.
That's what he's asking you.
No, I don't know. I don't know what he's done. I know.
That's black,
So two films that's black.
What, 2 a day?
So
the series
and the film.
King Richard, not King Richard.
But what else has he done? Nobody knows. Eli can't tell me what else he's done.
I know, I can't because he hasn't done a black movie. That's my point.
But he's done. So you just said that film's a black film, yeah?
I think it is. It's about King Richard. It's about the family.
King Richard's not produced by a black company. It's not a full black cast.
Oh, so you're saying? Okay.
So to me, a black movie. That's what a black movie is, right?
So a black produced movie.
To find a black movie, it's a black production.
Hold on. So you think he's gone from superstardom to just have to do black movies
films
now?
I think that's where he's going to go.
That's where he'll go.
Let's have a look.
Are you mad?
Let's look back.
This man's got
He's got to bring the audience back.
No way.
He's got to bring the audience back.
No way. I'm not having that.
I feel more. This is going to be
Michael Bay said, "I will work with him." Michael Bay's big,
but I'm not saying he can't work with white people. I'm saying he's going to work with black people to try and build his base.
Yeah, he is.
No, that's what he's going to do. He's going to do the black movie. He's going to do a black movie.
I don't think he will.
You know, at the end when they go, Little Richard managed to succeed in life and have all the titles at the end. He's going to do a black movie.
I don't think he will.
He will.
He doesn't have to. But I think he's got to build his base.
I think he will.
No way.
I think he will.
Did he not produce the King Richard as well? Oh yeah, that's the film you're talking about. Yeah,
so Warner Brothers, black movies are like complete, like black written, black directed. That's what the black movies we're talking about. Like not Save the Last Dance. Love and Basketball.
Love and Basketball.
And then they're black movies. I think he's going to do one of them wholesome black movies.
Friday.
I can't see it.
I don't think so.
I can't see it.
I can't see it.
I'd love to see it, but I still need to watch it because it's
He's a chief.
I can't see it. I'm not going that far to call man OJ and that.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say man's in that same kind of character.
I think he is.
That's deep. That's way too far.
I think he sold himself out a long time ago.
I think you're not taking it too far now.
Okay then.
I'm not having that one.
Just think about it, yeah? When you think of a black man, you don't think of Will Smith like an actor. You don't first you think of someone like Wesley.
Yeah, I do. I do think of Will Smith as an actor.
Man, you don't.
I can see where Ashwell's going though. Ashwell's like, there's not a stereotypical blueprint of a black
man. No, and we shouldn't be.
There's not.
Because then all we're doing is boxing ourselves in.
If you think
so, this should not be.
If there is a stereotype, it was Wesley because he nigga went broke. Black people broke. It's true though. That's the only stereotype. He came back. But he's the very.
He didn't pay his tax. He went to jail, man. He didn't pay his tax.
I just think Will Smith. He carried himself well until his all this entanglement and all the rest of it.
That's what I believe. That's what I believe.
Let's try and get one out.
That's what I believe.
Struggle to edit.
We can't put it to the God either.
That's what I believe.
God, so
I think he carried himself well throughout his career. He has to, no matter for black people, for us in that limelight, we have to be near enough perfect to fit in that kind of limelight. You know what I mean?
To succeed.
In Hollywood. I think he carried himself very well all the way through until the entanglement and this incident. That's what I think anyway. He never come across like he was better than anyone. I never seen him talk like that. He always talk positive. You never hear him talk negative about somebody. He always talk positive.
I think he said yes, master.
No, for me, Will Smith until now,
for me,
he was like somebody you think, right, he always seemed to say the right thing to me.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Is that being real?
He's smart when he's picking the films. Is that films and stuff like that. The way he constructed his career up until
perfect.
Yeah, but I just think he had to stay. You can't in that time.
Dave Chappelle didn't take no shit, and that's why we love him because he wouldn't. You think Dave Chappelle would conform like how Will Smith did?
Yeah, but there's different types. Like there's different type of us.
Dave Chappelle's my guy.
So which he should be. We can't all be in the same box. We can't be all Dave Chappelle. And if you're not Dave Chappelle, you know what? Fuck you.
I'm not saying
you're a sellout. We can't be like that.
I'm not saying
because if we're like that, Ray, then we're not gonna. We're just basically saying, okay, you gotta be like Dave Chappelle. If you wear a suit and tie and talks,
black actors have a burden.
Yeah,
like white or other majority actors don't have. Like we have to make that decision. But black actors who are super famous have to make that decision of do they uplift the whole race or do they think about themselves?
And they think about it's more about himself.
And
he's not the only one though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The question is like you can't have to do that because by just being a black man in that position,
you can't tell me that Denzel has thought about everybody else when making all of them films. No. Denzel is a bad boy actor, and he's probably done most of the best films for a black actor. Yeah. But At some point in his career, he's had to say yes.
He's got loads of charities and other organisations. He's got so many different organisations. But we don't credit. Of course he has.
Who? What? Name me one.
What I'm saying is Denzel.
Name me one. Name me one. He ain't got nothing, dude.
Denzel's actually helped actors. He's got nothing.
Yeah, I see with
that. That's what I'm saying.
I see with that. What's his name?
I'm not saying.
Ghost. I don't know his name.
What's his name? Not Ghost. Chadman.
Oh yeah.
But
he did the same with Ghost.
He helped him. He was part of his scholarship or something like that.
But for me, my point is not about Will being what he made that choice, and that's cool. Like I'm not knocking the fact that he's made the right choices and that he's gone and done this, whatever it is.
You said but sell out though.
No, listen. And never leave. What? We're gonna cut this out anyway. But what I mean by that, Yes, we are. But what I mean by that, is the fact that like, why have you got to change or be fake in order to be accepted? That's my point.
But I don't think he's being fake. I just think he's carrying himself.
Yeah.
In a way,
he's being fake.
It's not being fake. It's not being fake.
Look at the actions that he's done.
So what? He's supposed to go on camera and go, end this. Talk how he talk with his boys.
No.
Okay, so
he's being fake,
when we go to
he
work,
slapped Chris Rock on stage,
okay, so
because man made a joke,
right,
man beat your ting, and you even punch him up. Any normal human being will punch up a man.
Right.
If you bust a man's ting, any man there. Listen,
alright, what did I say? Until you got to that point, did I not?
Listen. No, you can't tell me that, Richard. You can't tell me that. Any man, white, black, Chinese, Asian, whatever. Man pressure ting, you're punching him up.
Listen. But you're saying the way you're trying to say it is like, okay, so when we go to work, are we being fake then? Because we go to work, we have to put on a different. So how is it different for him? He's at work in front of the camera. He's at work. So how is it different?
No, I'm not saying.
But you're saying it's okay for you.
No, it's
but
okay.
because Will Smith, it's not okay for him.
But did I say it's okay?
So are you a sellout then? Are you?
No, that's okay.
So
when I say it's okay, I hate the fact that I cannot be 100% myself around certain colleagues, and I can't say what I feel.
Yeah, but how do you know you don't feel that way? You haven't spoken to him. We haven't. You can't say he's this way. Come on, man.
This is not bad. This is my opinion. This is what I observed.
As we all agree, Will Smith been in the news enough.
Yeah.
Something that's more recent that I feel quite strongly about actually is the whole our favourite person, Priti Patel, has made some big decisions.
What's she done?
And they're now, the UK government are now going to take immigrants and send them over to, which country is it in Africa?
I don't know.
Rwanda.
Yeah.
They're going to send all immigrants to Rwanda to be processed and then kind of dealt with over there. And we've given 130 million, I think, to make that happen. But
when you say immigrants, what immigrants are you talking about?
From the UK.
Everyone that's not Ukrainian.
Yeah.
Everyone that's not Ukrainian.
So Ukrainians come in, they're fair skin.
Yeah.
Look,
and they're okay. Anybody else that's a shade darker than
this is always going to happen, right? From the whole Windrush situation, right? They wanted the wind out of the country. You know what I mean? Thank you for coming over and building up the country. Now you can come out.
But the question I've got is, in terms of support for Ukraine, is it now proven that we are a racist country in general? Because there's not an outcry, there's not a public outcry that why aren't Ukraine being treated the same as other immigrants? We're happy to segregate the brown and darker skinned immigrants from the Ukrainian immigrants.
Did you see the videos?
Is Great Britain in general actually as racist as it was 100, 200, 300 years ago?
I wouldn't say 100, 200, 300 years ago.
Scale,
not to that scale, but I think
I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes, because where was this energy from when like countries like Syria were being bombed up?
Yemen and Saudi and
Yemen, all them places.
All genocide.
All these countries.
Exactly. Where was the energy for that? You know?
They didn't want to know about that.
Exactly. Listen, now because it's a European country. Listen, Britain never does anything, right, where there's not some sort of benefit to them.
Of course.
So you're going to immigrate.
So we come out
there's a bigger picture.
We came out of EU.
Let me
why are we worried about what's going on in Europe?
Let me hear this right, yeah? So if you're from, say you are from Jamaica, you come here, they're going to send you to Rwanda to get processed to come back to the UK.
No, I didn't say you're coming back.
Possibly.
In Ukraine,
your life is going to end in Rwanda.
Yeah.
You ain't coming here.
You're coming back.
They've paid Rwanda 130 million to deal with you.
So Ash, there was videos of all the people in
come back, bro.
That's mad.
Ash, there was videos, you can watch them. I think you can watch them on YouTube and that. But what was sent to me, in Ukraine when they're all trying to get away from obviously the war, anybody who was non-white, they were pushing them off.
Yeah.
The muscle train them in there, so they can't go nowhere.
You see the woman with the baby?
With the baby.
New baby, and newborn baby, and they were not letting her
go through nowhere.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
Dragging black people off. Let's just call it what it was. Dragging black people off the train to let white people go.
Okay, so all right, on the flip side, this is me playing devil's advocate, like Eli normally do. On the flip side,
now that's my real opinion.
No, devil's advocate. If this was in Rwanda, and that was same scenario, and black people was like saying, nah, we're letting the black people on first.
Yeah,
would that be okay?
No.
No. Would you look at it as okay?
People are people, man.
Exactly. I wouldn't look at
people
it like
are people.
You gotta let
that's a good point though, Ash. But it's like people.
But I just think they because they're from that country. I think we're making our people get on first. No matter how you look at it, that's how people look at things sometimes. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
That's how people sometimes look at it. We might not. Us five in here might not think we look at it that way.
Okay.
But that's how they might. Yeah, they might look at it like we gotta make sure our people get on first.
But England ain't looking at it like that because I'll tell you why, yeah, because they've had this big protest and all these petitions and stuff where they're going to take in, I think at the moment, there's 150,000 or 200,000 British people have agreed to take in Ukrainian immigrants here.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not the Prime Minister.
Listen,
no.
yeah. This is
no, he said no.
He said no. He said no.
He did say that.
I can't let him see me take this coke.
He said no, yeah. But the people have agreed to do this, yeah. Now, what about? And these people come from Ukraine, and I feel sorry for them. What's going on, and that's cool. But what about the X amount of hundreds of thousands in this country that are homeless, or the immigrants are over here? Why aren't people housing them? Why are you making your country here? If you're thinking, if people talk about, they fall out of their own country, why not housing? If these 150,000, 200,000 people can afford to take someone from Ukraine because they're getting paid £350 a month, why aren't you housing these other immigrants who are coming over and these other homeless people and everyone else who are struggling right now? Or helping people out who are in a less fortunate position than you.
It's unfortunate, but it's good press. And good press is invaluable. Do you know what I mean? Good press. We can go on and the world can see that we're helping. Yeah. They're not going to care if we're helping the man sleeping outside Sainsbury's.
No, of course I don't.
If we're helping the Ukrainians, that good press goes a million miles.
But then the Ukrainians, yeah, put on the news, we've killed 15,000 Russian soldiers, all this kind of stuff. You don't see the Russian soldiers dead, though, do you? Or anything like that on TV. All you see is the poor Ukrainians and everything else.
Do you know what I mean? That's the narrative. That's going to be the narrative. The narrative is poor Ukraine. Okay? Yeah. I'm not going to disrespect that, actually, because at the end of the day, it is happening. It's tragic. Ukraine, and it's horrible what's happening. But this has been happening throughout the world for years, and there's no energy for anywhere else other than when it's happening to European countries. And Russia. USA, and the thing is, you got to look at what's going on in the world, there, right?
All crushed little countries.
You have to look at what's going on in the world, right? What's happening is for a reason, okay? Because Russia had an agreement with the UN after, I think it was World War II, that they wouldn't expand. They wouldn't expand on making any more countries in NATO. They wouldn't take any more countries in NATO.
Ukraine said they wouldn't join.
And ever since, NATO have been taken on country after country. Yeah. And, so now Russia's thinking, right, you know what? This is now, Ukraine is on our borders. You know what I mean? If Ukraine go to NATO, then at the end of the day, America start building up their bases on our borders. That's
Listen, this has been going on for a long time. Russia warned that man there for years. Yeah. They had the Warsaw Pact, and where all those countries were together. So all the USSR and everything else. So you had Croatia, Russia, all the people together, Ukraine, they disbanded the Warsaw Pact. They had their little NATO, which is the Warsaw Pact, disbanded that. And the agreement was that you can't join NATO. They said don't join NATO, because there was a reason. They agreed not to join, then they chose to join, and they're going to put bases. America to put bases on their border. America would not let Russia put bases on the border of Mexico or Canada. There kind of things there. But listen, it gets deeper than that. Like people make it like it's just a joke thing, like. That's your enemy. They've never really got on anyway. So that's like us. That's like me and you, Lee, and me and you, Ash, me and you, Ray. We're all best boys here. Yeah. There's a brother who you hate and hates you, and doesn't like you, but I let him go live in my yard.
I hear that.
I can't really be your boy if I'm doing that kind of thing.
Gotta look at man sideways.
You gotta look at man sideways and think, bro, what on? So I and what's happening is a tragedy, man. But them man were warned. And if you can't hear, you must feel.
The problem in here in this country, or in most countries, people care.
The thing is,
but they don't care unless it's at their front door.
And the thing is, for the Conservatives, right? They are very good for the rich. So the rich is never going to vote against them.
Press the button.
Yeah. So the rich is never going to vote against them. So that is what it is.
Yeah. So because I don't. For me, it's just baffling that she can think that she can send somebody to another country and they gotta somehow work out how to live in that country that they've never been business.
But if you think about it, they've never been to England, have they? So if they're immigrants coming into England, they've never been to our country. They're never. Do you know what I mean? So it's the same thing.
But it's the England is rich kind of scenario, or UK is rich kind of scenario.
They got to figure out how to...
That's why they give the money to Rwanda, don't it? They probably want to build up that country over there. So, take these immigrants, build it up. And, you know what I mean?
I just don't understand the scenario. So what kind of people are they targeting,
Yeah.
So they had 3 categories, and forgive me, I'm going to forget. No. So officially, they're not going to say we're attacking black, brown.
Yeah, of course.
They said it's working migrants, asylum seekers, and what was the other one? Whatever the other one is, Ukraine fit into the category.
So who are they then? Working migrants. Who are they?
It's gonna be Eastern Europeans.
Right, you know what I mean? I want to know.
I don't want to know. I don't know.
So you know they are. I'm not naming no countries, man.
It's Eastern Europeans
Okay.
and Africans. Who is not is Ukrainians and Asians. That's how it is. Asians are American Asians, which is Chinese, Japanese. For some reason, we appreciate Chinese and Japanese labour, and we appreciate Ukrainian pain and suffering, but we don't appreciate Eastern European and African pain, suffering. And that's just the way it is. My question to you guys is, would you take a family for £350 a month?
No.
A family?
No. That's not enough.
That's not enough.
Well, that's not enough money for a start.
Even if it was enough, I ain't doing it, man.
No,
Me and you
of
had this
course I
discussion, we talked about it, like, because obviously it's women and children, right?
But that's not going to feed you, clothe you, all that kind of stuff, is it?
No, but what I'm saying is women and children. So what if the guy gets over here and then he's looking for the and then he come knocking on your door one night, bang down your door? You know what I mean? Trying to get to his family.
It's going to happen.
That kind of
it's a guarantee.
Exactly. I'm not into that kind of
I'm
things.
down with that.
Yeah.
But the government are taking a mick out
But
of
that
us.
money's not even enough anyway.
Yeah,
that ain't nowhere near enough.
P-take.
You know what I mean? Whatever comes at 350 ends in 2 weeks. Then what are you going to do? What are they going to do? Because I ain't feeding them.
But I think it's quite interesting.
I'm joking. I'm a people person. I would really. I'd be vexed though.
Yeah,
I would
money
really.
done. You got to go, you know.
I would feed them really.
There's a lot of people around, probably all of us, that claim to be radical or forward-thinking and wanting to help the cause. But I ain't heard anyone I know say I'm taking a family.
Ain't no one doing that.
No way. No one's doing
So
that.
now you're seeing who's real about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of
Who
course.
wants to put a little Facebook?
You know, and I'm about to say that the picture, the flag.
yeah.
Exactly. Who want to do exactly? Who want to do it?
Yeah.
No one ain't gonna do
And
that.
I would say, and I was saying to a member of my family, yo, when did you say you was going to take in one family from East Africa or something? You was never.
Exactly.
You got sucked into a marketing campaign, just like a trailer for a movie.
Exactly that. That's what it is.
I didn't change. I feel sorry for them.
I do.
People putting their flags up and that, changing their profiles of flags and that.
Because the only ones I've seen when they done the France one, and now they done the Ukraine one. I ain't seen no Syrian one. I ain't seen no Iraq one.
No Yemen.
No Yemen. No Syria.
Imagine that dynamic in that house, bruv. You got the Ukrainian, and imagine if there was a house of yardies or something like that, yeah? Fried dumplings and them things there in the morning, they'd be like, what is... I don't know if they're going to speak proper English. I might not be able to speak English,
They might know that.
They might do, but they're going to have the accent,
Or they might have their own version of it.
They might.
Also, their culture's totally different.
Yeah.
So how are you going to just move someone to a yard and understand their culture? Like, how are they?
You know what I mean?
How are they trying to like filter that? Like, so they could move into your house and you don't know nothing about their culture, they don't know nothing about your culture. So the way they speak to their children, the way you speak to you, like, there has to be some sort of like process where they're kind of.
You don't know what they're like in what they're like over there. There could be idiots, really, and you're taking these idiots in.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Do you know what I mean?
Ain't no 100 or 250,000 people put their names down to say they're taking in these people. Yeah, that is just the media chatting doo-doo. Like they did with
How many
COVID.
people you reckon? 10,000?
No one put their name forward.
That's a no one.
Listen, let's be serious, right?
No,
you know why? Do you know why there's not people out there? Because people can't even look after themselves first. £350, that ain't getting you nothing.
My electric bill just went up.
That's what I'm saying. Your electric bill just gone over £200 a month, bruv. £350 ain't cutting it. No one's taking in no family.
How much you pay?
Yeah, electric gone, bro.
You better tell them kids to turn off lights.
I wish mine was £200 a month.
I hate to know what Eli is like, bro. This is too much light for Eli, isn't it?
He's not gonna shut us down soon.
Boy, these kids are not having lifetime.
But back to the thing.
Honestly, it's ridiculous.
On a serious note, the government ain't giving enough money.
To be looking at.
And these people are coming over. We eat £350 a month between us. Do you know what I mean? Family wise.
Easy.
So you giving me another £350, I ain't gonna cut it, bruv. Because these people are hungry. They're coming
Gas,
over.
electric, they can't work because they won't have the paperwork.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I hear you.
Everything's going up.
So you're going to sit a yard and watch your TV.
No one put that stuff up, bro.
But also,
that's my bill since the 1st of April, Ashra.
No one has put their tick. No one.
Also,
how can you? Fine, man. That's not
It's like halfway through the front.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Actually, yeah, exactly.
Also, like, how come like they can bring these immigrants over, which I understand need a place to go.
You betting that on Leanne
that kind of money, but. They know this country is struggling. People in this country are struggling bad.
That's what I'm saying.
Since COVID, people have struggled bad. People can't even afford to... I spoke to someone the other day and they said they don't know whether to have something to eat today or turn the heating on.
Yeah. I heard. That's madness.
Like that. So it's a joke. I was watching the news, right? And there's a woman on there like this. They go, this woman's got 6 kids in her house. And she come on the news, she goes, I'm struggling so much, I'm not turning the heating on anymore, and I'm having to make big decisions like I've resorted to shopping at Aldi.
But Aldi's standing.
Aldi's back, I love Aldi.
Where's she shopping? Waitress.
That's Aldi's my waitress at Aldi. I'm Aldi every day.
That is what I'm saying about and the majority of people, if people did put their name down, the majority of people put their name down, and people that don't work and think, that's an extra 350 quid for me.
Yeah, you can't.
Do you know what I mean?
Like that. You can't because, like I said, this country is in disarray right now.
Exactly.
And yet they're thinking that you can just bring people over and make the country even more disarray.
I'm just intrigued to see who they're trying to bring to Rwanda. That's what I'm trying to think.
Boy.
They're sending everyone to Rwanda, and this is not even a joke, right? Everyone who's not from Ukraine is getting sent to Rwanda. And they had the dude on the news, I don't even know which part of the government he plays, but they had him on BBC and ITV, and they asked the question. They said, what's the difference between the Ukrainians and everybody else? And he just, you know how they don't give the answer? They just walk around it. And it was so obvious, and that's one of the most obvious lies I've seen on the news. And we're still accepting it because fundamentally, I think the country's racist.
I think so. Yeah. You know what it's about, innit?
The country is racist.
Make Britain white. That's what it felt like to me.
100%.
We know that. It's not like we.
And that's not us saying people.
People,
in general.
Nah. We're not targeting people.
Most of our friendship group is probably 50-50.
Yeah, of course.
But it is just highlights it so much, but some people are just oblivious to it. And it's just it's a way of us of getting out there so people understand and maybe look at it. Maybe it might even open your eyes a little bit to see like that does not make any sense. No matter clever, bro.
Yeah, of course.
It's funny though how all your friends and everyone, we're all on the same page. We all say, they're all liars about the tax money and whatnot.
Yep.
The government are friggin' liars.
Yep.
But then when it comes to the COVID vaccine, everyone's still like, do you know what? I'm glad I had the vaccine because I caught COVID twice, but if I didn't, it would have killed me. No,
listen.
You got lied to.
That's what I got all the time.
Like every other thing.
I know someone who's had the vaccine and had COVID 4 times now since he had the vaccine.
And the boosters and everything, I still bash up. You know what I mean? And the nurses have been in there and they said like, Raj, you know what? I wish I never had that thing. They've had bare double jabbed up.
I remember I was in the barbers and I was sitting down and one man was in the chair. He was getting cut and he was saying he had the jab and he literally had the booster about 4 weeks and he was on intensive care.
Yeah, man.
And he came out and I was thinking, blood clot almighty. Yeah. How are you alive, bro?
Yeah.
I do feel sorry for the people that had the vaccine and now feel so embarrassed that they're trying to defend themselves.
You don't hear that energy no more, do you?
No more energy.
Energy's gone. I was working, so yesterday I was working at his job in Clayton High School and I was working with Zen from school. Yeah, Zen was there.
Yeah, Zen,
and he was like, he's
what's he doing now?
He's doing like data or cable or something like that. But anyway, so
he was going into IT.
He was basically saying, have you had the vaccine? I said, no. He goes, oh man. He goes, I had it, He goes, I was contemplating it for ages and that, man, but I wish I never had it. Every time I had it, He goes, I've been suffering with these mad headaches and that. I had headaches all the time. All mash up, man. I wish I'd never done it because I felt like I was pushing into it at work. Everyone's going about it at work. My missus and everyone else because she's had another baby and it's like, pressure into working his head. But now a man's wishing he never had that thing. And then I was at work and everyone else was in the office and like, I've had two. How many you had? I said, none. They went, looked at me like I was like
shocked.
When have people ever? It's in general it's a black and Asian thing. But when have they ever questioned what choices we make until now?
Yeah,
they're questioning it now. Yeah. Obviously, there's a distrust in our community of decisions made for us by them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But never has there been a time where our peers go to us, yo, why are you all making this decision?
Yeah.
But they feel so confident to tell us that. Up until now, they've been so confident. I had people in my message groups, and I might have said this on the past before, saying, just get the jabby, Wally. In group messages.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you never care about what decisions my people and me make before.
What are you worrying about it now for? What are you worrying about it now for? Like,
there are times I have to zip my mouth because I got a mortgage to pay, and that's the only reason I was saying that. And I'm serious. I got tears in my eyes right now.
Imagine Eli with some money right now. Eli is there flexing.
Me with the fist with the little teddy bear. That's me, man.
Eli wants somebody back to pay off his mortgage. Quick work. See the Kanye tune getting played. You can't tell
me nothing. That's real.
It is real.
Oh, that'd be.
No, man.
But yeah, man, like.
We know everyone's catching up to us and our worldview, kind of, how things are going. With the government, who you should trust, who you can't trust, who you should listen to. But how are you preparing for the future as a man?
I believe that I'm going to be one of them people who's going to end up living in the mountains or something, brother, in the woods with my shotgun.
But what are you doing? Are you doing anything now to prepare for the future?
Yeah, real talk. I'm looking to get my Beijing residency, bro. So
Lee, that's true. I'm being serious.
I'm joking.
I've applied for a residency as well. I've applied for residency. I've applied for residency for St. Kitts and Nevis, man. And I can get citizenship because my parents are bored. I can get it. It cost me about £150 or something.
Eli's laughing.
You think it's a joke?
Eli's laughing. Like,
you think it's a joke? Listen.
Because I've never seen Leroy's face look so straight.
I'm trying to get out of here, man. Because
Leroy look like he's at a funeral.
If not, they're going to force us out, man.
This country's going the wrong way, man. You man are going to be. Ashwell got citizenship. He can't go.
So you don't think your future's?
What are you talking about? I got Jamaican citizenship too. What are you talking about?
Nah, it's not in England, bruv.
Nah.
I'm going. Right now, I've got a 15-year plan.
Yeah.
15-year plan. In the next 5 years, buy another house. That'll be the house that I leave to the kids, whatnot. The next 10 years, I'm building up house out there, brother, and I'm going.
Ray, what's your future? Are you making any changes? Are you kind of happy with the way things are going?
I don't know what you could do, really. I mean, okay, you say you're getting out of this country, but you don't know what's going to happen in other countries. You know what I mean? It could be much worse. Sometimes the better devil you know. So that's my feeling. I mean, I don't really know what more I can do other than my purpose at the moment is trying to teach my son as much as I can, pass him as much knowledge as I can. That's my job at the moment. That's all I can see.
Chuck.
Honestly, I don't want to be here in this country in 20 years' time.
Mm-hmm.
I want to pack up and leave for good.
But where are you going there?
Honestly, Eli, I got 20 years to figure that one out, don't I?
That's true.
But I'm not. I don't want to stay here. Not only. It's just I can't. I don't know. It's the weather and all the rest of it. I feel like I just need it. I need some sun. I need wherever it is. It's got to be
hot.
Majority sunshine in my face. I need that on my skin. When I get to that age, I don't want to be stressing about life. When I get to that stage, I want to be able to just say, I can relax.
Yeah.
Wrap up, bro.
All right. I think that's it for us then today, guys. Yeah. We had a nice couple episodes. I hope you guys at home enjoyed them. Mm-hmm. You know, remember, you got to like, subscribe. Mm-hmm.
Sorry for it being so long as well. Next time we ain't leaving it that long.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
These guys are long. I'm telling you, these guys are long, bro.
We need to make sure we're on this more often.
Yeah. I was here.
We will be back, guys.